killer app. What's happening, people? Oh, we gotta do the, gotta turn my... What's happening, road dogs? Come on, come in. Giddy up, go. Bitcoin's killer app. What is it? How are you gonna get, like a truck driver, to start using Bitcoin? How are you gonna get the person in your office that cleans up the toilets? You have somebody that you really love that never has cared about money, has never been impressed with money. They ain't got a greedy bone in their body. Well, maybe they do. They don't trust a lot of things or whatever. There's somebody in your life that, you know, not interested in technology and all this stuff. How are you going to get them in there? I know how you're going to get them in there. I'm going to have to build the suspense on this one. But this is my idea, and I'm putting it out there. And it's for someone to steal. But this would work. And I think it will work. And, you know, I don't want a Nobel Prize for this. I don't want a Turing Award. I don't want money. I don't want fame. I just want to be left alone, okay? That's how I feel about this idea. You know, I'm just putting it out there because I'm such a giving person. Most of you guys get that. So, Bitcoin's killer app, man. So where technology is now, I don't know. I am personally not. I am that guy you love that doesn't like technology and all that kind of stuff. I am Joe Sixpack. I am a truck driver. I'm a motorcycle rider. I'm a parent. You know, I'm content with not being wealthy. I don't care. I mean, you know, heck, who wouldn't want, you know, $1 million sitting in their bank account or something like that? You know, yeah, I ain't stupid. But it's not my driving motivation. Never has been, never will be. But with the whole idea of Bitcoin and a deflationary currency, duh. But Bitcoin's killer app. How you gonna get somebody in there? Now, I'm thinking about when mining. I mean, I don't understand mining at all, but from what I've heard, mining could be done in the future on your cell phone. Okay? Now, if that is the case, alright, if that is the case, when that becomes available, we release a new crypto. Call it nickel coin. Alright? You get that nickel coin and you do the release like Charlie Lee did the release of Litecoin. And you make nickel coin 1/95th of a Bitcoin. Okay? The free market is going to decide if it's worth 1/95th of a Bitcoin. You know, I can see people, no, it'll never happen. Listen to me. I like Litecoin for the same reason. That's all I buy. Because I am buying based on the Bitcoin-Litecoin ratio. And I believe that these markets are so tiny. You know, $1 billion. There's trillions out there. Well, there's mind-boggling amounts of money out there in circulation. You don't even Bitcoin, and I was like, yeah, Bitcoin. And then, you know, shortly afterwards, I learned about Litecoin. I understand. Oh, okay. And I like the fact I understand gold and silver, and I understand Bitcoin and Litecoin and how they relate. It's a very simple concept for me. I don't have to go learn how, you know, this SIG, whatever. I don't know anything about that stuff, and I don't care, you know. But I know that I can print a paper wallet, and I can put my Litecoins on there, and I've got it securely held in my hand, something that has never touched the internet. It's as good as owning physical Bitcoin and physical gold and physical silver. And that idea of crypto being gold and silver really resonates with me, and I think it'll resonate with a lot more common people. You know, here's the thing. A problem that I see in this space is that you fail to get outside of, a lot of the people fail to get outside of themselves. You know, a lot of you guys are technology guys. When the new cell phone comes out, you know, you're all about it. You know, when the new TV comes out, you're all into it. A lot of people aren't like that. I'm not like that. If I could get away, I'd like rotary dial phones. If I could have one of them in my house, you know, I would. I don't like my smartphone. I do like it because I'm a YouTube junkie, like you. But, so I compromise and I got a cell phone. But I would still like to have my Motorola Droid with the roll-out keyboard. I don't need the next new, biggest, hottest thing. You know, I don't watch the videos, I listen to them when I'm going down the road. So I don't need a big screen. I like the small compactness. I was mine, but they quit making them. They're always coming out with something new. And that is something I hate about technology. You know, you get a computer program or something like that, and it's like updated, and then it's all changed to new. And it's like, don't change it on me, man. I like it the way I know how to do it. And I gotta sit here and figure it out again. And I don't want to. I don't want to figure out every new crypto that comes out. Oh, Ethereum's out. Now what is it? Oh, really? 80% was released at the pre-sale. 12% of the entire supply was given to the developers as a perk. Oh, Goldman Sachs is involved with it. You know, oh, they're catering to R3 and all the big banks. I'm like, screw that. I don't want to know that. And so every crypto that you throw at me, and I apologize to a guy because he recommended a crypto and I was kind of crude, which I do kind of get just kind of like blunt. You know, I don't want to beat around the bush. Oh, but that's a really neat crypto, you know. No, I'm just not interested. Bitcoin and Litecoin. After Ethereum, I bought into Ethereum. I still own Ethereum, but then I come to find out that, you know, they're catering to R3 and stuff. And if R3 wants in the crypto space, if they want to use blockchain technology, then they need to submit to Bitcoin and Litecoin. And hopefully in the future, nickel coin. Which I know people are saying that is such a stupid idea. That is something that's just so remedial. You know what? There is a beauty in simplicity. There is a beauty in simplicity. Alright? Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. John Lord wrote it. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Right? Ba, 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 da, 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 right? Oh, it's awesome, man. Satisfaction. Da, 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 da. Those are simple. Those are so simple, they're stupid, man. It's like, I could have wrote satisfaction. Da, 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 da. You know, you know, it's like, and I think that is the same thing that a lot of Bitcoiners have with Charlie Lee. It's like, yeah, Bitcoin is kind of like gold. And then Charlie Lee goes, oh, well, here's silver. And everybody's like, oh, man, I could have done that. That's not cool. You know, man, might be overstating, but I mean, I don't know, but I'm not worried about that. But there's a beauty in simplicity. Yeah, anybody could have done it. No. I mean, he rewrote code, so I could have done that. I could learn if I'd known code, but anybody that knows the basic stuff could have done it. But you didn't. It's just like Keith Richards. He wrote Satisfaction. You could have, but you didn't. I mean, most music are 3 chords. Do you realize that? It's the same chord progression. It's all, it's 3 chords. Most of it is 3 chords. It's simple, but you love them, and they sound totally different. And if you don't understand music, you would have no idea. It's the same 3 chords. It's the same 3 chord progression all throughout it. It's simple. There's a beauty in simplicity. Bitcoin is simple. That's its beauty. Litecoin is simple. That's its beauty. Nickel coin is simple. That's its beauty. Now listen to me with nickel coin. Now, dang it, man. I probably let the cat out of the bag too early. But whatever. Now you take that nickel coin, all right, and you make it mineable on cell phones. Then you get these old crusty curmudgeons like me and my buddies. You go back and you look at that video, maybe I'll put it down in the links, of the wolf trying to sell his, I won't put it down in the links. But anyway, I'm trying to sell that motor, or he's trying to sell the motorcycle. Don't tell him I said that, but he's pretty proud of that thing. But, it's a cool bike, but that's beside the point. But anyway, I asked him at the end, would you take Bitcoin to Litecoin? Nope, cash. I want cash only. Somebody like that ain't gonna do it. But I tell you what, he's gonna do it if I tell you, dude, open up your phone, download this app, okay? Download this app, put it on your phone, and in 2 months, everybody's gonna start mining, and you're gonna start getting these coins, and you can spend them, okay? And right now, these coins are, there's going to be the same amount, whatever 1/95th of a Bitcoin would be. They're going to come out, and Bitcoin is so high up on the price, it's going to catch up if everybody uses them. And why wouldn't he use it? It's free, right? And what that does is it brings him into the space. Here's the thing, man. I like Bitcoin. I'm a fan of Bitcoin. But that curve, most of it's going to be issued when Craig Wright is there developing, and now he sitting on a mountain. And he was there in the beginning. I ain't saying he's Satoshi or nothing, but that kind of sucks for everybody else who comes in. Just kind of like Ethereum. Bitcoin's not perfect. And this kind of one thing that I think might be a problem for Bitcoin is it could be too deflationary. And there's a point to be said by that. But you can actually temper the deflationary aspect of Bitcoin by Litecoin and a nickel coin, and maybe later after that, a copper coin. Now see, think about it. Technology is where it's at today. But who's to say in 10, 20 years, it's going to be better? And what are you going to do? Scrap Bitcoin and come out with a new one? No. Now, so this nickel coin, you can build it as what am I saying? You'd still want it to be very simple, but if there's some new kind of a technology, and we've watched these altcoins rise up and fail, and do all the things that they're doing, and we learn from all these altcoins. proving ground. That's the way I look at altcoins. You know, I don't think of Litecoin as an altcoin. It's the gold and silver of crypto, and you can never create another gold and silver. That'll never happen. Well, maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But I don't want to say never, but it ain't gonna happen. Bitcoin and Litecoin are the gold and silver, and that's it. But see, like me right now, I love the fact that Litecoin is $4 because I'm a buyer. I'm scared when it goes up. I wish it was still at $2 because I'm a buyer. I want in this space because I see the power of crypto. I also see, you know, I hang around a lot of outlaws, you know. So I mean, I get the fact that not everybody's got your best interest at heart. And I don't think a lot of people in this space really are a little more trusting than they should be. And maybe I'm a little too distrusting, but that's kind of where we balance each other out, you know. I don't trust Satoshi. You know, the guy was sitting on, or is sitting on 1 million Litecoins or Bitcoins. I don't like that. I don't want anybody to have that. But, you know, it's an imperfect world. You know, you're going to have people with more. You know, I mean, the Genesis block's got 1 million Bitcoins in it. Whatever. But I ain't scared, you know, if the market goes down or whatever, I don't care. You know, but I'm not going to reward, you know, former Goldman Sachs employees and all these developers who want to cater to R3, you know, so that Ethereum and Bitcoin go to the moon, you know, and screw the guy that, you know, the janitor that's, you know, working for his family. And, you know, I don't see a lot of care for that in Ethereum. The Ethereum people, sorry, I don't mean to slam, but I just don't like Ethereum. I feel ripped off by it. Because I ain't ripped off by it, but I don't like it. I don't like people catering to these big banks, but, you know, you're going to have to. But my concern is for the little guy. It's always been for the little guy. I don't care about the rich. You know, big banks, they can kiss off. You know? But, you know, what I'm doing is I'm saving my money in Litecoin, and when it takes off, you know, when it reaches that equilibrium, because when it does, I'm going to start a business. I mean, I already got a business going, but I'm going to grow it, you know, and I'm going to treat people right. That's what I want to do. I want to make the world a better place for the little guy. Not, you know, let the banks sleep. Please, let them sleep. Let the little guys have a chance to get in on this crypto before you start selling Bitcoin, the idea of Bitcoin and Litecoin to the banks, you know? Sell it to the little guys, because if you sell it to the little guys, the big guys are going to follow because they need us, you know?